Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. We're now going to go ahead and take a look at some of the clips from last week's game. So, Coach, will you walk us through them?
Sure. First is our kickoff return group. They have been doing extremely well when we've had returnable balls. George Wingham here, going to get the ball and then go right up the left sideline. Great blocks by Ray Shane Baker there, as well as John Rich and a host of others, just doing a fantastic job. Next is going to be touchdown pass here from Luke Charles to Jason Perry. This is a play that we put in last week. Really we've had great success on it. Luke does a nice job stepping up in the pocket, and then Jason avoids a couple of tackles and gets into the end zone. Great way to cap off a pretty good drive for us. Here's our punt coverage. You're going to see Michael Doss do a great job kicking the ball, but more importantly, you're going to see Fred Williams, starting middle linebacker, first guy down there, corralling right into where George Wingham is. Great coverage, great punt. Very good to see that on our punt coverage team. A couple plays here. A Code Black played extremely hard, extremely fast all day long. And this is just one example of it, getting a sack here. Matt Turner beating the right tackle, getting around, getting a sack, coming up with one of the 8 that we got all day long. A little later in the game, Wingate had a little success. We had gotten pressure on the quarterback prior to this. We're going to make him make a quick decision here. Ball's going to bounce up, and Quentin Pate's going to be right there for it. Great interception. We end up getting a flag at the end of that, which works out extremely well because we get the ball at the 11 and the offense scores a couple plays later. And then here's Rontonio Stanley going to score the last touchdown for us of the day. Get a little motion here, great lead blocking. Rontonio's going to bounce this to the outside, dive at the pylon, show the ball, and he gets a touchdown to cap off his 100-yard rushing day.
So, Coach, in case fans haven't seen the motto already this year, the Braves have made it their goal to chase perfection this season. Talk about that slogan and how it has motivated your team week after week so far this year.
Well, really, it's been a great motivation. We challenged our guys way back in November when this senior class first got together as to what they wanted the theme to be this year and how they wanted this season to go. And they didn't want to just be good. They didn't want to just be another team. They wanted this to be something special. And so the word perfect came up, and we started talking about how to get perfection and what that can look like. And so the slogan Chase Perfection kind of evolved from that. And each guy's really kind of taken it to heart, his position, his individual group, the whole team. And so far, from a record standpoint, that's where we are. But I think more importantly, every individual knows what it means for him to get better on the football field.
Well, we've already hit on the injury situation heading into the game, but that's going to lead me to this next question. Talk about the importance of bye weeks to teams and how it probably could not have come at a more perfect time for the Braves this year.
Oh, no, you're right. It is a great time for us to rest, recover. We had 4 guys out on the offensive side last week that are normal contributors for us. We have a couple of defensive players that are banged up. This week will be really good for us. We can get a lot of fundamental work done. We can get a lot of conditioning work done. At the same time, we can recover and get a little healthier. So you're right. It comes at the perfect time for our program.
Well, one of the difficult things to deal with during a bye week is the absence of the game week type atmosphere. What are some of the things that you're going to do during this week that are different from the past 3 to 4 weeks?
Well, you're right. You're not getting ready to play a game on Saturday, and so we're going to do a lot of our physical work on Wednesday and Thursday, and then kind of back off at the end of the week. So our preparation Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is to really get as many quality reps as we can while not really banging away at them. At the same time, doing everything that they possibly can to recover, strengthen. We're going to be in the weight room a little more. We're going to have a few more meetings. So it really works out to where we get a lot accomplished.
Well, since we won't be talking to you next week because of the bye week, let's just move ahead just a little bit. And when you come back from this bye week, you're going to start prep work for a big game against NCAA Division I region rival Charlotte. What have you learned about the 49ers so far, and what are some of your concerns heading into a game in a couple of weeks?
Well, first off, they're an FCS program that's moving up to FBS. So the first thing is the scholarship difference between those levels. Second, they're off to a very good start. They've won some games and they're playing very competitive football. We knew that when we scheduled them. We knew that they would be a very good program. We knew, what we were getting into. And I think it's the right time for our program to be able to play a program like this. We've got a lot of seniors. We've got a mature football team. We've got a group that is tested and ready. So we're looking forward to the opportunity.
All right, well, thanks, Coach, so much, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And when we come back, we're going to talk to head cross country coach Gary Aycock, so stay tuned.
Each year,
Hundreds of student athletes come to UNC Pembroke.
Not just for the quality of education,
but to compete successfully in college athletics. Conference champions,
All-Americans,
community leaders,
National champions.
valedictorians,
graduates,
but these achievements are in jeopardy. None of it would be possible without your support.
We need you to be a part of our team and support our Braves Club annual fund.
help our student athletes to continue to exceed expectations,
strive for competitive greatness,
and develop into successful adults.
join our team.
Join our team.
Join our team.
Join our team today. Go Braves!